Most of us grew up with the voices of my first guest, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Sylvester, Tweety Pie, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, Barney Rubble are just a few of the cartoon voices that this man has immortalized. It's a pleasure to welcome Mr. Mel Blanc. Mel, welcome. How
are you, sir? What's up, David?
That's a great sweater you have there.
Oh, thank you very much. I like it, too.
Yeah. Now, that's not your actual voice, is it?
No, I have a very deep voice.
Do you remember the first voice that you did?
Yes, I do. I remember the first voice I did.
Now, that's your real voice right there.
This is my real voice, yeah. The first voice I ever did was this. That was, I don't remember it, but that was the first voice.
So aside from the list of folks, list of characters that we mentioned in the introduction, what others have you been responsible for?
Well, there's Yosemite Sam. That's a real raucous cowboy. And, of course, there's Pepe Le Pew. He's the little French skunk. He kills the pussycat. And Foghorn, pay attention, David, that Foghorn Leghorn. That big rooster, he talks like that, you know. You looking for chicken? Do you see that little house over there that says D-O-G? That spells chicken. Go get him, boy.
Now, we have some, I guess, some clips here of some of your work. You know, it's going to be...
this is kind of a montage.
Yeah, a montage.
Oh, yeah, there's a few of the characters that are in the picture.
Okay, all right, we'll take a look at that. Okay. And is there anything you need to explain to us before we look at it?
Well, they're just a bunch of nutty people, that's all.
Okay, so this is...
Pew! No, not Pew. Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew is my name.
Why can't we have a mouth like other pussycats?
I'll tell you what. Let's take a walk in the woods while our porridge cools. Now, where have I heard that before?
Dave, sir. I represent the Rambling House Storybook Company, and...
Come on in, stranger. We've been waiting for you.
And the penguin, it says here, comes from the South Pole. South Pole? Ooh, I'm dying! You're despicable.
How do you go about creating a voice? Do you get a voice and then say, draw something to go along with this, or do they come to you and say...
They show me a picture of the character, and then they say, they show me a storyboard, which shows what the character is going to do in the cartoon. From this, I have to create the voice. Like Bugs, they said, was a tough little stinker. So I thought, which is the toughest voice in this country, either Brooklyn or the Bronx?
So you put the two of them together. That's how I got the voice for Bugs, Doc.
And Porky, they said, was a timid little character. So I went out to a pig farm and wallowed around with the pigs. I wanted to be authentic. And when I went back to the studio, they kicked me out and said, go home and take a bath. Which I did. When I come back, I said, if a pig could talk, he'd talk with a grunt, you know.
Oink, 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 oink. That's why Porky got his voice. With a grunt.
Now, you've done 5,000 voices? Is that possible?
No, I've worked in 5,000 different cartoons. And actually, I do about 400 different voices. And in each dialect, you can do many different voices.
Yeah, do you have any that, there must be some that are similar in the 400 that you've done?
No. They're not similar. I mean, you can recognize each one differently. Like in one picture I show in my college speeches, there's all Italian. Like Columbus discovers America along with Bugs Bunny. And the Columbus, he talks it down here, you see. He talks in Italian, a dialect like it is.
And the Bugs, he talks, said the world is she's around, I think.
And you can do different voices and different dialects.
Yeah. All right, we're going to pause here. We got to go away for a commercial, and we'll be right back with Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc is here now. Hunter Thompson will be with us later in the half hour. Marjorie Gross is also here tonight. How long does it take to make a cartoon?
Well, to make a 6.5-minute cartoon in full animation took 125 people 9 months to make one single fully animated cartoon. And even then, it cost around $50,000. And today, it would cost around $500,000. But Warner Brothers still do only full animation.
Now, but full animation compared to what?
Well, compared to limited animation. Now, the films you see today, the cartoons, are limited animation. They draw maybe 1 in 10 frames, where Warner's draws every single frame. And it's much cheaper drawing just 1 frame and having the mouth move a little bit in the background on a turntable that you see over and over again.
And also for television using cartoons, they need them a lot more quickly than they could be produced in full animation, I'm guessing.
And full animation actually is what makes every motion believable.
Yeah.
And every synchronized lip movement equal. And incidentally, they do the voice first. And the cartoon after the voice is done. They draw to the voice. Most people don't know that.
Yeah. What happens if you get a cold and you have to go to work? Does that goof things up?
I was going to say I kill myself. No, I usually can talk over a cold, but I try to keep away from it as much as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you tell me about your relationship with Jack Benny? How did that begin?
Well, Jack finally found that I was the one doing the crazy voices in the cartoons, and he called me in and asked me to do Carmichael, a bear that was eating the gas man down and guarding his vault. And I said, yes. He said, what would he sound like? I said, maybe like this. I said, good, you're on next week. For 6 months, that's all I did was the growl of a bear. Finally, I said to him, you know, Mr. Benny, I can also talk. Well, Jack fell down. I told him that. He said, I'll have the writers write something in for you.
Yeah, and
so they did.
Yeah, you did. You were on the show a lot and did many other noises and sounds and voices.
That's right. He had a parrot there that couldn't talk, and he asked me if I'd talk like a parrot. I said, where is the cheapskate? Where is the cheapskate? And then he had a train caller at the depot would say, train leaving on track 5 for Anaheim, Azusa, and Coop. Come on, go. Well, one time, they were supposed to be the sound of his Maxwell. He had a 1926 Maxwell. And the phonograph record that sound effects men used had the motor sound on it, and they'd hold their finger on it to make it go slow and stop. Well, when it came to that cue, I saw that they had forgot to put the electric plug into the socket. And I jumped up to the microphone, and I made like a 1926 Maxwell.
What was the character? Was his name Cy?
See?
Yeah. Now, what was that character?
Well, it was a cute character. I came in with a sombrero on my head, a serape over my shoulder, and a big bass violin. And Mr. Benny said, you came all the way from Tijuana to play in my band?
See?
And I see you brought your bass violin with you.
See?
What's your name?
Cy.
Cy?
See?
And I see you brought a young lady with you. Is that your sister?
See?
What's her name?
Sue.
Sue?
See?
Well, what does she do for a living?
So?
That's all there was to the whole spot, but Jack loved it.
We have some more film. Now, this would be a new film, a new cartoon, feature length. Is that right?
No, I think this is a...
It's 1001.
1001 Rabbit Tales.
Rabbit Tales.
It's Bugs Bunny's third movie, 1001 Rabbit Tales.
Yeah. All right. And that will be out shortly, huh?
Yes, very soon.
All right. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very much. Mel Blanc, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go away here for station identification, and we'll be right back with Hunter Thompson and Marjorie Gross.